What up, everybody? My name's Agato, and today I want to discuss how it feels to be a conservative in California. Now, before I actually get into this, I actually want to explain further what I mean. I am not going to completely identify as a conservative, but rather a conservative libertarian. Therefore, I believe in upholding the Constitution of the United States as much as we can, but in a conservative manner. Now, I don't want to go exactly really into this, but if you want, you can look up online for research on this whole entire topic, and then you'll find out a lot about what I personally believe in. So think about it like this. We got government, economy, and religion. Now, I don't believe that government should affect economy or vice versa. I also don't believe that religion should affect government or vice versa. And lastly, I don't believe that religion and economy should affect each other in any way either. Those are all different things that need to work on their own, in my personal opinion, to actually work the best for everyone. Along with that, I believe that everyone deserves an equal opportunity to thrive in the economy or government or anything like that, as long as it's an equal chance. Meaning, I don't believe in things like affirmative action where a minority has a better chance of actually getting into a good college compared to a white or Asian person, regardless of whether that white or Asian person happens to be in poverty. If anything, I believe that you should do it based on financial status rather than your ethnicity, because if anything, you're actually bringing up race as an issue when the real issue is poverty. That's the biggest problem that we're dealing with. Okay, now that I'm done explaining that I'm a conservative libertarian, allow me to explain how I've been treated my whole life, basically, for expressing my opinions in California. Let me first talk about high school, because that's around the time when I actually started expressing political opinions and ideas and views and all that stuff. So in high school, I recall there being an argument that I had with some feminazis, and yes, I'm going to use that term because that's literally what they were. I had an argument with them in which they said that slut-shaming should be completely illegal. The idea that you cannot call a woman a slut for how they act. So I thought, okay, it's a complete dick move to call someone a slut for having sex, but what makes it different from calling someone a nerd for having interest in things like anime or video games? So of course they came up with the assumption that I was a misogynist simply because I said that it's freedom of speech and that it shouldn't be infringed upon, regardless of whether it was offensive or not. So I got into a huge argument with them over this. There were a lot of people from my high school getting involved in this argument, but in the end, they remained stubborn. They apparently got their friends to start spreading rumors that I was a misogynist. And at one point, I literally got called into the dean's office because they apparently heard a rumor that I was a sex offender. Yeah, apparently they assumed that a 17-year-old was a sex offender because I just said that people have the right to call a girl a slut. I don't do it, but some people do, and they have the right to do it. Doesn't mean that I'm going to be friends with them if they do it, but After explaining to the dean that I didn't even have any sexual relationships with a girl beforehand, and that there was no proof whatsoever that I actually committed a crime, he just let me go, told me that if the rumor was still spreading, to just report to him anything that happens. So basically, throughout high school, there was a lot of people who really disliked me, and I was arguably considered the most hated person in my high school. Am I really bothered by it? Not so much. They were all dicks, really. Now, let's talk about college. Now, my choice for college may have not been the best one, because I apparently applied to a liberal arts school known as Whittier College. It was a nice campus. It's small, which is something that I really enjoy because it makes it easier for me to get to classes, lets me hang out with friends all the time, etc. But the thing is, the liberals there, some of them can be pretty painful to deal with. For example, my friends ended up posting a picture for Halloween of one of them dressed as a cop arresting the other one who's dressed as a fairy. Now, as you guys may know, that can be a little bit sexual. So I decided to do a joke where I literally just posted the Brazzers logo at the bottom right corner of the picture and shared it with my friend. Literally 10 minutes later, 4 people burst into my room without knocking, of course, and they all literally started accusing me of being a misogynist for thinking that my friend is no better than a porn star. And I literally was thinking like, what the hell? How can you assume that I'm literally saying that she's no better than a porn star just because of a freaking joke that literally was sarcastic as hell? They demanded an apology. I said I wasn't going to give it to them because of the fact that they demanded it. But in the end, a month or two later, we ended up making up again. And then, yeah. Another friend, however, in college, he is a gay guy. Like, I'm not going to say he's homosexual. So I was friends with him for more than a year and a half now, and after I came out saying that I was supporting Trump over Hillary for personal reasons, he then came up with the assumption that I was homophobic, transphobic, and a misogynist. I don't know why people keep saying I'm a misogynist when I literally completely believe in equality, but whatever. So basically I go and say, how the hell am I first off homophobic when you have been my friend for quite some time and you have never heard me say anything against gay marriage? In fact, when gay marriage was legalized, I literally gave him a big ass hug and congratulated him on the victory. So basically that was just my college experience. I ended up dropping out. It wasn't for that stuff, but it was for other reasons. And now let us talk about work. So one day a customer came in. He said that he was really curious about how Trump was going to run the US. And suddenly this customer behind him goes and literally just rants on about, oh, fuck Trump, fuck that rapist, fuck everything about him, he's a piece of shit, he's gonna steal all our money, he's gonna deport all the black people, all the Muslims, all the Mexicans, all the women, blah blah blah. He was like, I'm not even exaggerating, that's how he was. I was literally telling him to calm down because none of us stated that we were supporting Trump in any way. But yeah, he literally wouldn't stop rambling on about it. And once he finally calmed down, he got his alcohol, and as he was walking out, he literally just started yelling again about how Trump should die and all that shit. And I'm like, dude, calm the hell down. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you so unaccepting of other people's curiosity or opinions or views or ideas? And the thing is, this happens often. I've dealt with people multiple times online who constantly make the claim that I'm a racist, I'm a misogynist, I'm a Islamophobe, I'm all this kind of stuff when I really am not. What I believe in is the safety of everyone over here and that America comes first. That is what a country is supposed to do, take care of its citizens before taking care of anyone else. Throughout Obama's time, we've literally been spending so much money to help people overseas rather than help the people that are over here. And not only that, but during Obama's time, guess what happened? He created ISIS, and guess who also helped create ISIS? Hillary, which explains why I voted for Trump rather than Hillary. Okay, well either way, I'm finally done with the whole entire rant there. I just want to encourage people, not just conservatives or libertarians in liberal states, but liberals in conservative or libertarian states who feel that their opinions or views are oppressed, because this is not what the First Amendment was for. The First Amendment was literally so that people can go around giving their views and opinions, influencing others without having to be threatened with assault, to be threatened with accusations, to be threatened with anything. So I'm just saying, if you feel that your opinions are truly being oppressed, just speak out, share this video, let people know how it actually feels to be called something that you really are not, and yeah, maybe it'll open their eyes. So there you guys have it. That was my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget, if you actually relate to it, be sure to share, be sure to like, comment if you want. But yeah, peace.